Hi Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. It is Friday, June the 5th. I hope you guys are doing well. We are finally, well, near the weekend, or it is the weekend. Okay, so let's see what you guys might need to know for today. I am using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck for this reading. So let's see what messages do show up for you guys and what clarity maybe you guys could be needing at this moment. So let's see what Spirit has for you guys for today, or what the universe is trying to tell you guys when it comes to this energy that you guys could be feeling, or these shifts and transits that you guys could be feeling at this time. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please and thank you? What is it that you can tell them? So we have open up, okay, with the number 4. Some of you guys could be opening up more when it comes to newer opportunities, beginnings, okay, when it comes to stability, building a new foundation and structure. Now, some of you guys as well, and this could be very touchy because everybody goes through different situations, and I'm just reading out the message. I'm not judging, okay? I'm not here to tell people what they should and should not do, but whatever message comes out could resonate. 4th house energy, when it comes to dealing with family or family matters, right? Now that show could be significant to Family Matters with Steve Urkel and stuff, but angel number 1111 is significant. But there's something about foundations. You could have someone in your energy, whether this is like a mother wound or a mother energy, you could have someone in your energy wanting you to open up to someone else in your energy that you no longer want anything to do with, or you do not want any relations or, you know, any communication whatsoever. So there's something about boundaries have been showing up a lot in the messages. Your boundaries could be up for a reason, and there's somebody who, like, it's almost like very delusional. Okay, not sure who this resonates with, but very delusional energy where it's like people want you to open up to family and friends that you don't want nothing to do with them, because illusions, you can see through the illusions. Doesn't matter how nice people may be, doesn't matter what people give you, doesn't matter how they show up in the energy. Once you see that illusion and you cannot see past that, you no longer want to be around that, okay? Even when it comes to people's energies being very giddy, okay? Not knowing when to just take a chill pill, basically, because your energy could be very calm, cool, collected, where it doesn't mean that you don't, you know, have fun, or it doesn't mean that you don't put yourself out there, but there's like a time and a place where not all the time you want to be in somebody's face, and not all the time you want to be alone, right? So there's like a mixture of introvert and extrovert energy, and I said this already in one of my readings, where some of you guys could be, like I said, ambiverts or omniverts, right? Where it's like you may have a little more extrovert, you know, energy, or, you know, you may have a little bit more introvert energy, but there's that balance of being able to still do whatever you need to do when it comes to communication and dealing with people. So take what resonates with that, okay? Number 4 is significant. Angel number 4, even protection, right? It's like you guys are being protected at this time when it comes to people maybe trying to force you to open up, and you can sense their energy. Doesn't matter how they show up to other people, you can see through them. And I think that bothers people a lot, because once you can see through somebody, you know what I mean, guys? So yeah, joy and stability could be very significant with the number 4. But like I was saying, you being able to see through people that bother them, it's the fact that you're able to see through them, and it's like, shucks, how come I can't get this one, but I have everybody in the palm of my hands? That's significant, okay? 4, you guys are focusing on joy and stability, things that matter to you, things that actually, you know, bring joy and happiness to you. That is what you guys are focusing on at this time, okay? So that could be confirmation for somebody as well. And joy and stability could be anything. It could be a job, it could be a home, it could be anything. Yeah, detach. And I said angel number 1111 is significant. Some of you guys are detaching at this time, okay? The reason why you guys are detaching at this time is because there is something about your dreams coming true with the number 9, okay? Something about you completing a cycle, or there's something about endings and transformations, okay? Some of you guys are healing other people when it comes to you trusting the path that you're on. Starting over is significant, and that is why you guys are detaching, because your dreams are finally coming true, because you guys are starting anew. You guys are starting over, and you starting over is you feeling wholeness within yourself because of the potential that you carry. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to infinite cycles, that is significant as well. All right, guys. So seeking the truth is very significant. Some of you may have life path number 7, but 7s may resonate when it comes to you being a seeker, a visionary, having inner knowing and clarity, but also when it comes to you awakening and trusting in the divine timing when it comes to your spirituality and wisdom. Some of you guys could have also introspection. We have love abounds, right? So again, while you're seeking truth, love abounds because you're doing something you love to do when it comes to your joy and stability. One talks about new beginnings and leadership. So there is something about you being focused, like I said, when it comes to a fresh new start. Okay, some of you guys are sharing the love when it comes to your energy. So the number 3, this is about expression and joy. Something to do with what you do as a communicator or something to do with communication is significant when it comes to joy and optimism. So there is something about you guys when it comes to your art, okay, the way that you create, that is very significant too. Some of you guys too could be collaborating with other people who have similar visions, right? Sadness and isolation. Yeah, so somebody in your energy, this was showing up a lot in the messages. You guys could be isolating yourself because of your dreams. Okay, your dreams could be very much of you focusing on you working on your stability, you working on, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to build at this time. But there's something about your energy, like I said, where some of you guys, sadness and isolation is significant. If this is not your energy, someone else in your energy may feel like that because you're not sharing the love with them the way that they want you to. Okay, so the way that your mind works, that could be significant. There's something about also how you show up, like I said, when it comes to communication, but there's something about your dreams coming true. Some of you guys who are moving on in your path or taking things step by step, there's something about your path when it comes to you being connected to source and feeling isolated at this time. Maybe at one point you were sad because you were isolated, but now you understand the point of being alone, going within, and understanding that is what makes you stronger. Okay, not everybody will understand why you go within, why you like solitude, why you like to, you know, speak to your higher self, because everybody's so fixated on friend groups and things like that, right? Everybody wants to be together, but not realizing that, you know how much energy you exchange every time you're in someone else's energy that's not yours? It is good to be isolated sometimes. Sometimes you need a break from family, from friends, from that job, from that environment, okay? So the number 8 is significant when it comes to you guys' success and growth. Okay, some of you guys are stepping into your power. Leadership is significant. We have being disciplined at this time as well. Nurturing yourself could be significant with the number 3 again. So again, you guys could be very nurturing, very caring, okay? It's also giving like the angel number 6. Some of you guys are healers, empaths, okay? Something to do with giving and receiving when it comes to heart-centered leadership is significant. But there's something about support. So some of you guys are being supported by, you know, source as well, or there's something about finally receiving support for, you know, whatever joy and stability that you're working towards, or just being able to open up. But we have blossom. Okay, so you guys are blossoming at this time, especially when it comes to you nurturing yourself. You guys could be glowing with this light showing up here. Something about nature is very significant. As you guys can see, this person is sitting out in nature. They're nurturing themselves. They're connecting with higher source and divinity, and also blossoming with the number 20. Okay, something about divine partnership. Like I said, 2s could be very significant. Again, reflection through your relationships, like I said, could be significant. Somebody in your energy may want unity and peace, but there is something about emotional acceptance and divine timing. Okay, we have hopeless and helpless, right? So again, with the number 8, somebody in your energy, like I said, when it comes to sacral chakra, could feel very helpless and hopeless with the number 2 because of the fact that you are not wanting to partner up with them, okay? You would rather start over and trust yourself than to partner with somebody who doesn't understand you, or who tries to control you, or tries to tell you what they think they know when they don't know you. And even when it comes to partnerships, you guys could be either partnering up with source, this could be another person that you truly trust or care about, or this could just be by yourself, right? But With the number 2, okay, there's something about balance and harmony within partnerships. So you finding support, like I said, support is significant. Trusting that you guys will be receptive enough to receive teamwork and partnership when it comes to being in alignment with people who are also intuitive, but also people who are intuitive that can basically communicate and have balance. Okay, so if you are somebody who's very sensitive and you have empathy, there's something about you moving on as well with the number 8. Okay, like I said, you guys are blossoming and you guys are moving on. You guys are moving forward. And this has been showing up because you guys are in flow with the number 10. Okay, so take what resonates with that too. Something to do with you guys feeling whole at this time because you guys are ending cycles and you guys are in alignment. Okay, yeah, we have clarity of belief with the number 1. We have well-deserved reward with the number 9. Okay, something about you completing cycles and making it to the top. 8, 9, 10 is significant, but there's something about steps, moving in steps and moving forward. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. And because you guys are focusing on what matters to you, it's manifesting at this time. So if you're focusing on things that don't matter to you, obviously that will manifest. But if you guys are focusing on things that actually matter, like a job or career or being an entrepreneur, and you guys are focusing on your time and energy on that and not on drama and, you know, people trying to pull your energy from left to right, obviously this will be, you know, showing up in the energy because you moving on is also a well-deserved reward because you are choosing yourself. Okay, a lot of people don't like the fact that the collective is choosing themselves at this time. Okay, some of you guys, because you guys are taking the lead with the number 3, you guys may feel alone sometimes, but that's changing. Like I said, you guys are going through changes at this time. That is changing. You are no longer feeling alone. There's something about somebody moving into their own home, or there's something about light. Okay, like if you notice this person is holding a light and there's a light in the house, so lighthouses could be very significant, or you being able to connect your light with other people who have a similar light to you, coming home to yourself, or you are allowing people to come home to themselves. 12 on the timer as well. Okay, yeah, master. Some of you guys are a master when it comes to your heart. You're able to detach and you're able to use your heart whenever the time is right. Emotional healing, like I said, in heart-centered truth, okay, like I said, is significant, but there's something about growth. Okay, crown chakra energy, again, inner knowing, something about truth and inner knowing. You guys are growing when it comes to your spirituality. Okay, so yeah, trust that in the divine timing things are going to work out the way it's supposed to. Just because right now it doesn't look that way, it's actually being orchestrated in the background. Okay, we also have shine, and like I said, light is very significant. You guys are shining your light. There's something about completion of self and renewal of light when it comes to the phoenix. Some of you guys are going through a phoenix or like a rebirth type of energy, right? Mastering with master, okay? Mastering your experiences, okay, when it comes to you going through certain dynamics and situations and learning from those experiences why you're able to end and start a new beginning, and also feeling empowered because of the fact that your purpose is illuminating at this time while you guys are going through a rebirth. Basically, I'm gonna get one more card. Whoops, I thought that card flipped over, but I guess not. So Spirit, give me one more card to end this reading for the collective, please, and thank you. Thank you. Yeah, heart chakra energy. Because you are shining, your heart chakra is significant. At the bottom, we have balance and rebuild, okay, and changing your focus. So yeah, some of you guys are changing your focus on what's important, okay, what matters to you. So it's almost like someone being like with child, okay, not to say the collective is, you know, having a kid or anything, but just the analogy behind it. If you know that you are with a child or you have a child, your focus is on that child. It's like a project. Your focus is on that project. You are not focusing on drama, why this person doesn't like me, why they don't like me, do like me. You know what I mean? Like, that is so annoying and petty. And you guys are not focusing on that. You guys are focusing on stability, money, okay, trying to better yourselves when it comes to your finances, being financially stable, mentally stable, whatever it is, that stability that you're trying to work towards, that is important. And you have people in your energy constantly, oh, what are you doing? And why don't you talk to me? And why don't you this? And why don't the collective blah, blah, blah? You know what I mean? And it's like, you're looking at other people too, saying to yourself, if I'm focusing on my own thing, why can't you focus on yourself? Why are you so fixated on my life? It's because of your light. It's because of how you shine, you guys. Okay. We have awaiting results, okay, when it comes to roots. And then we also have finding balance and observing. So you guys are observing right now with 12th house energy when it comes to people, places, things, okay? And then we also have daydreams and decisions, okay? So take what resonates with that. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for the love and the support. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. And like I said, if you guys want to check out my website, you guys can check that out. I do post blogs and things like that on the website, and you guys can book a reading. Or if you're having difficulty booking a reading on the website, you guys can email me as well. But please take what resonates with you guys. And again, thank you guys for those who have been supporting me, whether this is liking, sharing, commenting that it resonates, or just reposting the video that someone else who does resonate with it can see that video. But again, thank you guys. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. And just know that your love and support does not go unnoticed. I always say thank you every single day because I do appreciate it, and a little bit does go a long way. All right, guys. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Happy Friday. Bye.